Too late, Rick. Sorry. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Hey, Rick, Will, Ben, Gussie. Uh, Anybody else we got lurking around? I don't see anybody else. How's everybody doing? Been a busy day on the old YouTubes. Hey, Zach. How you doing, man? Daniel? Good evening, sir. The worst. The worst, the absolute worst from the Adam West. You might be a little deaf, but I'm probably a little far away from the mic. Let me kick it up a little bit. Is that better? Hey, Hack. I'll scoot in a little bit. How's that? Is that better? Hey, Scar. Got bet. Can you hear me now, Ben? Everybody? I don't really want to get right up on my mic, but hey, Lars, how you doing, man? So the absolute word from the Adam West and Burt Ward Batman series was the Holy Molars Batman. Thank goodness for good oral hygiene. And if anybody remembers the scene around that, you'll know why. Hey, it's R2. Hey, R2. What's everybody up to? What's everybody's week looking like? Everybody you're deaf. Everybody have a busy week everybody have a busy week on tap or everybody just kind of chilling. Got an easy week or Hey, Brian. Yeah. Sorry, Mitch went live. Mitch Heyman went live and I didn't want to try and compete. So I'll usually always take a hey Jasco, man, how you doing? I'll usually take a back seat and let other people go. So Mitch kind of snuck in on me right before I was gonna start, so I just pushed it back. Hey, that's cool, Ben. 2-day festival, Friday and Saturday. Rick, nice. Tapping my week right now. There you go, Will. Electric Funeral Fest. Yeah, that was a pretty good show. I wish I gotta go back and watch all of it, Ben. I've been just everything. It's just been kind of chaotic the last couple of days. Of course, yesterday I did a little bit of shopping. I'm sure you can see what I mean by did a little bit of shopping. Oh, nice, Zach. That's cool. Yeah, look at that. It doesn't say Gibson. Oops. It's a Fender. No, not a new shirt. I had to do laundry today, man. Yeah, it would be this Jackson right here. Yeah. Yeah, not a new shirt. Yeah, I had to do laundry today, man. Otherwise I was gonna be going around like Quentin next week. So, thanks, Ben. Yeah, it's the soloist, whatever, SLQ or SL2 or whatever, Pro or whatever. Yeah, it's absolutely. Did I buy a new shirt? I bought a new shirt the other day. It just hasn't showed up yet. I did buy a new shirt. You are correct. It just hasn't arrived yet, man. I hope it arrives before we get moved. It's not a big deal. But Yeah. So there you the whole thing. There you go. We got Duncan loaded. No, I just need to learn how to play the thing. So, okay, that's a good question, Brian. So what are you looking for in a guitar? Exactly. So we'll keep the Floyd box checked. So like, what else are you looking for? Gussie. I mean, are you looking for like bolt neck? Are you looking for like a set neck? Are you looking for, you know, hum single single, double humbuckers? You know, what kinds of things are you looking for? Hey Joe, specifically other than just a Floyd. And I'm sure between me and several others in the chat, we can absolutely point you in the right direction. Because what you're wanting it's really going to determine the direction you want to go. Yeah, don't we all are too? I don't know. You got like what are those, like $2,500 or no? They're more than that. The USA Phil Collins, I think they're like $4,000 or something now. They're not cheap. They're not cheap at all. Just got a gym. Just got a gym. That's okay, Jasco. It's okay to serve another master for a little bit. Okay. So I would, Brian, I would point you, the Kramer SM1 is going to be a couple weeks away, from what I understand. Uh, these this thing's great. I like it so far. Um, some hey James, um, I I like it so far. Uh, you know, Ibanez is always a good shout. I personally am not a big fan of the Ibanez necks. This one's almost a little thin. It is a thin neck, but it's almost too thin. But it's right on the edge where it's still, for me, it's comfortable enough. Okay. So, um, yeah, the Wolfgangs. So I played a Wolfgang special yesterday, and those are clocking in at $1,000. So the things you want to look for, uh, Wizard 2 is your favorite, Joe. Yeah. Um, like most a lot of stuff now is Wizard 3, and it's just like paper thin and just super flat, and I just don't find them very comfortable. Um, so yeah, I mean, it depends on what you like as far as neck carve goes. But couple of okay, freakish low action. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you can go like the Wolfgang Standard series, and they're about $500. They have a Floyd special on them, which a lot of people, Floyd specials get a bad rap, right? They get I don't know, I don't get why people hate on them so much. They're they're solid Floyds. In fact, my BC Rich right there has a Floyd special, and it stays in tune just as good as this does, and this is a 1000 FR 1000 series. So yeah, so there is that as well, Brian. If you're looking to, kind of dip your toes in a Floyd, um, that's a good place to start. So they're body mounted. They're flat body mounted. Okay, so if you want to float, you want to recessed. You see the cavities routed out, underneath it. So yeah, it's a Jackson soloist. Neck through. Um, so yeah, I mean, there's a good world of options out there. Look for if it if you can find oh, I tell you, I was shocked yesterday. I played the Jackson has a crackle version of the soloist. It's in the like $600 range, and I really liked it too. And that's like straight '80s, right? It's a double humbucker. They're Seymour designed, Duncan designed pickups. So they can be good, they can be bad. I didn't plug it in, but yeah. Okay. See, Ben played one too. So yeah, get next time you're out, uh, and you like go to Guitar Center or whatever. Most Guitar Centers should have them, Brian. Um, check out the Soloist Crackle. They, I was pretty shocked. Hey. Yeah, yeah. Nope. Pass. Hard pass on the PRS. Hard pass on the PRS, man. That's just too much money. That's crazy. I mean, just nuts. I'm sorry, but guitar is the sum of all its parts, and I guarantee you, the sum of all those parts did not equate to $6,100. I mean, none of them equate to the sum of their parts, right? But at the same time, man, that's just a hard pill for me to swallow. And know that if you turn around and sold it the next day, you're gonna take like a $2,500 bath on it. Yeah, so this is my first Jackson. Yep, this is my very first Jackson guitar. Yeah, yeah, that's another Stripe series. Yeah, I mean the some of those are kicking right around. I mean, you can pick one up used for about $800, seven-ish, $800. Um, on the new end, some of the Stripes are up in the 1,500 realm. Um, yeah, yeah, yep, that's right, Ben. Oh, nice, R2. 91 USA roads. Woo, nice. Um, I guess they're no, they're jumbos. They're not like X jumbos or anything. Not my preferred size of fret, but I don't hate them. I'm more partial to lower and wider frets, but um, yeah, they're okay. They're fine. Yeah, yeah, like X jumbos, that kind of thing. Nah, I hard pass on those. Yeah, I hear you, Ben. Give me low wide frets. I'll take those any day. You know, like th- that right there. I mean medium frets are fine for me. You know, most of the time. So like the frets on I can't do it there. The frets on that. You know, Hack hates low frets. Strat scallop neck. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. I can't do scallop neck, man. Can't play them. I mash them out of tune all the time. It's pain. It's just painful to watch. Warren D. Martini. Oh yeah, that ESP that yeah, that Nesdal had. That was pretty sweet. I I'm not. I'll be honest, and most of you guys know I'm not like really crazy about the Stripe series guitars. They just don't do it for me. They're cool and all, but you won't catch me owning one. Um, so that one didn't really. I was like, okay, well, I've seen that before. Yeah, seen that before. So I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate over that, but it's okay. To each his own, right? I mean, pe- people see that and they're like, "Oh, it's just another Les Paul." Eh, not impressed. So, you know, it is what it is. The new JS series, Joe Satriani. So, okay. Yeah, yeah. I was just making the statement, Jasco. Some people just say, oh, it's another Les Paul. People that aren't like real crazy about Les Pauls, and that's just the way I am with the like stripe thing. Oh, cool, Joe. Well, you're welcome. Okay, so here's the thing. There's 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 a lot of hype around German Floyd. Okay, they are the best. So the like the Schaller made are, they are really the best Floyds, and R2 can feel free to chime in here. The 1000 series are made in, and I actually did some research on this today. So the 1000 series are made in Asia, and they're made with very very similar alloys that the German Floyds are made with. Um, and they're made to basically the same specs. Um, and then you have the specials, and the specials are they're they're made with a different alloy. They're made cheaper. Um, I should say made more cheaply. They're still good. Like I said, that BC Rich right there has, and you guys have heard me play on it, and you know, beat the crap out of it, and it just stays in tune. So, and it's a special, where this is a 1000 series. So, Yeah, and if you can build a guitar, you know, then you can put whatever in it you want in it. So, um, yeah, to get the best, but it's going to cost you. Yeah, Zach, I'm with you, man. I dig Strats, some Strats. I really like Les Pauls. Yeah, see, there you go. R2 is the local R2 is the local Floyd Rose snob. Just like I'm like the Gibson snob, right? Me and Hack are the Gibson snobs. So, yellow double cut today. Holy cow, 15 thou for a TV Junior, dude. That's like highway robbery, man. That's crazy. Let me tell you, I played a 59 special that was TV yellow. Now, somebody had gone and done it a favor, but done it a disservice, right? Value wise, a disservice, but actually did it a favor. They put they put an ABR1 on it, and stop bar tailpiece, and so it actually played in tune, and they were, and this was a Guitar Center. I got to play it. It played great, sounded great, and it was. I think they were asking like $3,000 for it, and I'm like, hey, even that's still kind of steep, but I don't know, $15,000 for no way. That's asinine. In the words of Hank Hill, that's asinine. Yeah, yeah, Joe. At least. Uh, Brian, you can order German Floyds directly from Floyd Rose. There's a lot of other places too. You just look for an original Floyd Rose, and it's a German made if it's an original model. But the best place to get one is probably from directly from Floyd. Order it directly from, I think. Please correct me if I'm wrong, R2. Yeah, you're right, Hack. You're spot on, buddy. You are spot on. Yeah. Yeah, once you start playing the good stuff, it's I mean, right? I have I moved some stuff around because I had to make room for this and to go in the rack. But just like right there, those four, not including the one I'm holding. I mean, there's quite a bit of money sitting there. And then you the wall, and then of course you have the closet. But yeah, I mean, there is something to be said for once you have the good stuff. It's easy to become a little bit snobbish, but that that BC Rich is, no, it's not the least expensive, but it's one of the less expensive guitars that I own, and of course I've set it up, and it plays great. So yeah, yeah, man, that's cool. I mean, it's got some inlays. I don't care. My that my BFG has zero inlays, so a lot of people get lost on that one. So, no, I mean, we get hung up on pure aesthetics too. I mean, thanks. No, no, there was no offense taken, buddy. No, no, no offense taken whatsoever. Just the point of we get hung up on it on aesthetics, and it's like it's like those tone inlays and the the tone gold. Hey Jimmy, how you doing, man? Yeah, right, hack. Be buying R9s and Friedmans. Yeah, the tone gold. That's a throwback. That's a throwback to the other night. Those yes, the tone oysters. Yep. Yeah, I can see those guys going around tapping every one of those oysters, saying, "Is that mother of pearl tone?" Oh, it's got such a good. Oh, that's got to go in an inlay. Good one, Dale. Yep. 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 Yeah. I know it's a popular thing, and all I gotta say is, like it was said to me, somebody's got something to sell you. Yes, that's right, Hack. Those tone oysters are raised in a special controlled environment, handpicked only. After they're tap tested, they have to be tap tested first, remember? Yeah, that's right, Joe. Just spend more time playing, you know? And people are going to believe what people want to believe. And that's fine. That's absolutely fine. But it's the old thing of it's your money. I buy it because I like it. It plays good, and it sounds good. Yes, the trapezoids resonate a little bit better. Now, now, on Martin's, the snowflakes resonate twice as good. Will. Yeah, I agree, Rick. Yeah, I do. You know, Jasco. It, if I spend as much time playing my stuff as I do shopping for shit, I'd be a pretty decent player. Oh man, yeah. Oh yeah, Friedman does have a Les Paul style. They look pretty good. But no, all joking aside, man. If I spent half as much time as you know playing and learning as I did shopping and looking crap up and learning stuff, I'd actually be a halfway decent player. Am I going to get more tattoos? That is a high probability. They're just right now. They're just not on the radar. I don't have the itch right now. I may go 4 or 5 years before I get the itch, and then I get the itch, and then I'll go get like. You remember I said I'm a little bit obsessive, right? So, you know, I'll get the itch and I'll go get, 5 or 6 in a year, and then I won't get any ink for maybe several years. So. That's right, Ben. I only have one. It starts up here and it goes down there, and it's just not done yet. Commitment issues. Hey, it's a big commitment, Brian. No, there is no lie, man. It is a big commitment because it's there forever. And from what I've heard, getting them removed is more painful than getting them. So, hey, I think I think I'll keep them. I'll just keep adding to them. And that's great, Rick. I mean, if you're learning stuff and applying it and using it, that's yeah, exactly. What do you think this is, Ben? This is a big cover up. It goes on up there. There he is. That's a big cover up there. Yeah. I don't remove them. I just get them covered up. Yeah. Yep. This one up here is a cover up too. Yeah. See, that's kind of where I'm at. No girls' names. Nope, they were just bad tattoos to begin with. Yeah, I thought he did a great job on that, Brian. Phil, Phil rocked that one pretty good. All right, R2. Take care, buddy. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Thanks for helping answer questions. And dude, you're always welcome, man. Oops. Jasco, oops. I can't read the last letter though. Yeah. No, there were no names. I refused on that one. I would never. The only names I would ever put on me are family members and like blood relatives. So, and that's that's it. The people that were most important to me, as a kid, my grandfather, my dad, even though I never knew him, and then of course my stepdad, because he raised me, so. Oh. No, not blood relatives. So, I thought we'd do something a little bit different tonight. I'm going to let you guys build me a patch. So, here's what we're starting out with. That's our blank brand new patch tone. So, let me pull up my HX edit here. So we can so we'll start we'll start with the amp. So we got one vote for a high gain amp. We'll give it. Hey saboteurs, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Oh, Dale, pick an amp and we can get really close if we can't get dead on. So hey Janice, thanks for stopping by. How you doing tonight? You doing all right? High watt with a color sound boost. Uh-oh. I see where that's going. I see immediately where that's going. So I got one person wanting a high gain amp, and I got another person wanting a high watt. Good. I'm doing pretty good, Janice. Been a little bit of a crazy weekend, but doing pretty good. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. All right. I'm waiting for other people to chime in. Yeah. Okay. High watt is not high gain. Okay. So we got a Marshall or a Mesa. A Tweed. Okay. Oh, I'd love to have a 74 DR103. That's like my dream amp. Man, it's so much amp and so loud. But I'd love to have one of those. So we got a Marshall or Mesa. Let's go somewhere in the middle. So Marshall, the rest it doesn't matter. Okay, so I have a Supro. So oh my god loud. Yeah, they are oh my god loud. That's no lie, man. I don't think I have a Gorilla bin. We've got some Fenders to choose from. So we'll start. Let's see. I wish I could do a pig nose. I wish I could do screen share. If I'd have gone on the Hangouts, I could have showed you guys the screen and we could have done this all together. But I need to learn how to screen share from OBS because let's face it, Hangouts doesn't translate very well. Anything badass, Magnatone, tremolo. So we'll start. How about we start with a JTM 45, Brian says. All right. That's kind of somewhere in the middle, right? JTM 45. So we'll start with a JTM 45. Here's our amping cab. Now, if you guys want to change the cabinet, so this is a 412 green back loaded. You guys want to change the speakers? 6505. 410s. Okay. Actually, let me back up a bit. All right, cab is gonna be. Let's see if we got 410s. I got a 410 tweed cabinet. Oh, let's add the head back in. Come on, dude, get with it. Oh, good grief. Okay, cab. So there's your JTM 45 with 410 tweed. Hey Jimmy, have a good night, man. Take care. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Okay. Not digging the 10s, huh? Okay. Let's see. So I got 412 high watt cab. I've got, so that's what. Okay, we've got some greenbacks. Do we want the 25s or the 20s on the greenbacks? We'll go 25s. They'll have a little bit more headroom. Okay, so everybody likes the greenbacks? Will. Okay. All right. So now we'll start going into start getting some dirt thrown in. So what do we want a Timmy? We want a Klon, a boost, some kind of like a ring modulator, and band again. Yeah, gonna kibosh the ring modulator. Hack, can I do this with a Les Paul? I have no reference. I suppose. Oh no, we have to have modulation. So a Maxon, so that'd be like the Scream 808. Okay, hang on. You want P90s or do you want full humbuckers, Hack? What do you want? Oh. P90s it is. Okay. All right. So we'll go, we'll throw a Timmy on. You guys tell me what you want to push. you guys like it there? All right. Let's 1 second. Let's kick that noise gate on. Okay. So what do we want to throw next in the chain? How about some delay? Okay. We'll throw that on the end. Do you want a mono or do you want a stereo delay? An analog delay. Do you want mono or stereo? Mono. Okay. Mono delay. So you want me to shorten it or lengthen it? It is an Echoplex, Brian. Drop the feedback some more. Is the time okay? We need to tighten it up a little bit, tighten the time up a little bit. Increase the time a touch, okay? Okay with the number of feet or number of repeats. Okay, so we'll drop the mix back a little bit. How's that? Take care, Mitch. Have a good night, man. That's okay. All right. So what else do we need? Oh, you're welcome, Mitch. Anytime, buddy. So we got our delay. We pretty much got our delay set. What else do we want to add in? Yeah, that's about 1.5 repeats there, Ben. Yeah. Reverb. Oh. What kind of reverb do we want? We want a plate. Plate reverb. I like plate too. Okay. More or less. What do you guys want? A little less mix, maybe. Oh, so you're running that much wet, huh? Okay. Okay. What else do we need? Yeah, it does. It does, Rick. So I've got the. Oh, wait a minute. Oh man, come on. Let me move some stuff around here because the delay got delay got messed up there. Transistor tape. That's all you use. I'm asking if there's anything else you guys want to add. I mean, I'm cool. All right, we'll go to modulation, and let's see. Yeah, that's basically the CE one. Drop the rate and depth 20%. Okay. It's 1985, yeah. How about I pull the mix back about? Actually, there's not. It's. Okay. Do we need anything else? How about let's throw a more gain. Yeah, okay, I'm good with that. How about let's move this over here. How about we do this? That's a lot. Stage, okay. Yeah, I'm on the bridge. Get rid of the chorus. Okay. Let's see. All right. So I can, let's see, just a second here. Ooh, hey. Weird. Didn't know you could do that. Okay. All right, give me just a second here. Of course, it's making it muddy. Okay. How's that sound? You guys like that one? What did I miss? I'm gonna have to scroll back. For once, I'm gonna have to agree. What's the day? It is 6:10, and Will agreed with Hack. Wow. Yeah, rock those tone inlays right out of the guitar, man. Yeah, you're right, Daniel. There we go. It might, Hack. It probably would. Some big block, some big tone mother of pearl blocks. I own two Jacksons Mayhem. One of them is not here. The other one of them's on the property but not in here. The other one is in the closet buried. It's so I own an RG 120. Eh, nothing special, right? And I own a SZ 720 FM. Feel free to look it up. Yeah, yeah, both. I own two Ibanez. Yeah. Oh, Ben, perfect. Yes, and you are absolutely correct. Oh man, trying to remember a model number on an Ibanez needs to do a better job. I mean, what happened to like the Gym 77, the Gym 777, or whatever it was. I mean, and now now it's like UXY 7642 879 RGXYZ. It's like, what the hey? Awesome, Zach. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Hack. Yeah, I put down the I put down the Jackson for a minute. Oh man, Rick. Speaking of what you just did, do you guys mind? I need a minute. Yeah, exactly, exactly. You're absolutely spot on, Will. Do you guys mind if I go take a few minutes? I need a minute. Oh, I'll let you look at the BFG for a minute. Oh, and we're back. How about a Kiss sing along? Shout it, shout it, shout it out loud. If you want to party. Whew. Well, whatever it does. Get ready, Hack. Here we go. We're going to do a little... You're going to do the sing-along, man. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'll take pity on Will now. Welcome back, Chicken Guitars. Yeah, it's supposed to be Strutter. Supposed to be. Welcome back, Kaylin. Just in time for Will's suicide. Yep, that's right. So, all right. So we did a little bit of a low gain patch, mid gain, I guess. Let's switch back. Now here you go, Hack. So just for reference, just for frame of reference. Just for reference. So you heard the P90s. So this is let me kill the chorus. Crap. I forgot to save it. Without the chorus. Hang on just a second. So here's your reference. So there you go. There's your kind of reference hack. So poor Will. I'm beating Will to death tonight. Well, I had to do the same song I just did, so sorry, man. Yeah. So I mean, just to give you an A/B, right? So yeah, I mean the P90s sound good, but you know. Okay. So let's save that, and let's go to something new. Let's go a little higher gain. How does everybody think? So we got I saw something about a Soldano. So there's the solo. Now crank it just a little. Okay. Well, we can punch. No, that's actually the daughter. Daughter needed keys. So we can punch up the gain a little bit with some effects, some distortion pedals. That's an easy one. It's a pretty good bass tone, right? So let's see. That one's not gonna do it for me. First things first. Let's get that noise gate on. Yeah, just the amp itself. Yeah, for classic rock, absolutely hack. Oh, we're already tuned half a step down on this one, Ben. Noise gate, yeah. I don't know any. I know very little Eddie Van Halen. Shocker, right? Oh, yeah. So, I gotcha. Let's see. Do I want to put that? Yeah, we'll put that before the amp. just a second here to get this all set up. I learned this trick from Mr. Eric Broadbent, ladies and gentlemen. Oops. Okay. You mean that? So we need a little delay on that, don't we? Sounds like a lightsaber. Hey, Johnny Bean.
Here you go, loser.
Grazie.
You're welcome. Love you. Bye.
Okay, bye. So let's try a little different echo then, or a little different delay. Is that a little better? Not so laser swordish. Is that any better? I actually took the dual pitch and moved it to the end of the chain, so I put it after the amp. So you kind of get a little more of the chorus effect, and it's not being affected by the gain. And then you can do the, But we need more gain on that for that. Did you turn on? No. Okay, I can, yeah, I can pull the mix down on that. How's that, Rick? Is that a little bit better? Hey Lawrence, how you doing, man? Hello, sir. Good evening. Happy Sunday to you. Hope you had a great weekend. Don't use them all the time. Yeah. Yep. I agree. Time and place for all of them. Exactly. there's my surf patches. Gotta have my surf patches, man. Oh, what they be? Well, since you asked. You'll see the third one over there, or a third one over there. We'll do show and tell. Let me get these headphones off my noggin. All right. Numero uno. Let me drop that out the way. It do be a Les Paul Custom. 74. 99% original. Weighs about 11 and a half pounds. Maybe closer to right around 11 and a half, 12 pounds. It's a beast. It's behemoth. Yeah, original T-top still. Beat it to death. Then the BFG. 2018 BFG P90s. This thing is like ridiculously good. $650. I'll take it all day long. Oh, by the way, if anybody's interested, Guitar Center still has a couple of these left. $650. Jump on them now. So, yep. BFG. Uh, 2018 SG in white, Alpine white. 57 classics in this guy. It's chicken guitar. It's Kalen's. Kalen has or this is Kalen's twin. Kalen has this one's twin. I don't know. They're both the same. And then we have the 06 Firebird in classic white. And then 2018 traditional and blueberry burst. So that's most of my Gibsons. I have a red 2010 SG Standard in the closet. It's sleeping. So there's the Gibson tour for you, Lawrence. Ooh. Oh, you're welcome, man. You're welcome. Now, we're hack. It would look worse is how it would look. Gold belongs on Alpine white. I'm sorry, man. But gold absolutely belongs on Alpine white. Just like gold belongs on ebony. All right, Ben, take care, buddy. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Yeah, you're just jealous, hack. Now, we're set to close on the 27th. So, I'm going to be sending you an email, and we're going to be getting together, Lawrence. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay, hack. Thanks, Zach. I mean, obviously I have others. So, oops. You've seen this one, the BC Rich Mockingbird. We've got the JB Jazz in this one. Of course, the latest acquisition, the Soloist. Ooh. Studio Light, black 2017 standard. Nice. Nice. So this is the latest acquisition, the Soloist. Got it yesterday. And the old Stratomacaster. 2013 American Standard. Nothing special. 7-way mod. Yeah. And I've got a couple of Ibanez. I've got another Standards Custom Classic. Nothing stays. Well, this one, I'd always wanted one of these. Very first, electric. One of the very first electric guitars I ever played was the guy that taught me how to play originally. He had a 68 custom, and when it came time for me to get one, the 68s were a little far out of my price range. They were more than double what this was as a 74. The guy sold it as a 75, but it has the 74 appointments, so it still has the ABR one. It's actually mahogany neck, not a maple neck, and it actually does have a maple top. So all 74 appointments. I guess you could have been a 75, but more things led to it being I guess it could be an early 75, but the serial number dates to a 74 or 75. So you just got to look at the other things. But yeah, it was kind of my dream guitar. So this one absolutely stays. And I actually really like that traditional. It's shockingly light for a traditional, and plays really good. BB1, BB2 pickups in it. Sounds really good. Yeah. I mean, Brian, the thing about it is that, so I got another buddy of mine, and he's had 3 or 4 Les Pauls, and he just hasn't bonded with them. And it may be one of those things where it's just not the right one for you, not the right not the right feel, not the right fit. Have you tried an SG, Brian? Or have you tried a Firebird? Because, man, Firebird's pretty sweet guitar, man. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, and I'm the same way with PRS. Exactly. I have not found a PRS that said, pick me up and play me, take me home, I'm yours. I have not found one yet. So oh, Will. Oh, man. Yeah, I pick up a PRS, and it's like most of the time it's all for me it's all in the neck. I'm not a big fan of their neck carves. So yeah. Birds are they're a different animal altogether. But man, you start playing, man, they play good, they sound good, they sit well, or I should say they hang well. It's like I told Hack early going, you know, sitting down playing with them, not necessarily their forte. Gotcha, Brian. Well, you know, my 2010 SG has this much neck dive, 0. And there's little things you can do, right? Like you can get a full mass, full weight tailpiece. It doesn't take a lot to offset that. So, I mean, there's little things you can do on an SG to overcome the neck dive. And if you're sitting down playing them, man, it's not a big deal. Oh, that's cool, man. That's cool. I refuse to pay 10 grand for a friggin' guitar. I just can't do it. Ain't no frickin' way. Three is my absolute ceiling. I will not go over 3 grand on a guitar again. I did on that one, but that was on the Les Paul custom. But you know, that's not ever going to do this in value anymore. It's only going to do this. So, you know, and not that I buy guitars with the intention of resell. Yeah, see, you're lucky, Kaylin. Mine does. My white one, it dives like crazy. But that's okay. I mean, the strap that I use on that one, it doesn't neck dive with the strap. I mean, you know, straps make a difference too. The right strap on the right guitar makes a world of difference. Yeah. Yeah, see that I'm the same way, Hack. 3K, you know, I just cannot bring myself to spend over that on a guitar. I mean, you know, that Jackson, you know, it was $8.99 yesterday, and because I bought the case, and I looked at the guy. I said, "What can you do if I buy the guitar in the case?" And he's like, "Well," he's like, "the case is like $145." He's like, "Well, I can go $945." And I said, "Okay." I thought about it for a minute, and I'm like, "Okay," because you know I was looking at I was really kind of had my sight set on the SM1, the Kramer SM1, and you know I got to thinking, well, the Kramers, they're going to be like $960, and now I'm gonna have to buy a case, so I'm up over $1,000. So yeah, I was like, you know, this ticks all the boxes. I like it. It's comfortable. There's the neck is no finish on the neck. Right? There's no finish on that neck, and it's just nice and smooth. I'm like, you know, I won't have to deal with the finished neck or anything like that. Not that it really bothers me all that much, but because almost all my other guitars are finished, but it ticked the boxes. I liked it, and so it made its way home. But even at that, it's a nice guitar. That's why you don't get neck dive. So, anyway, that's my spiel. So, Sir. Yeah. There you go. I mean, Sir makes a beautiful guitar, right? But again, the prices on them, they're so expensive. This ain't the Highlander, man. Hack, this ain't the Highlander. Now, if you think it is, don't be come cutting my head off. Because I can tell you, I am bona fide hack. I'm more of a hack than you are, buddy. Seen enough guitars. Oh. Oh man. Yeah, you know, so Lawrence, yesterday when I was at the shop, so they had the guy had it was a used Japanese Ibanez. I forget it was a I forget the model number, what it was, but it was like $400, and it was a nice. It wasn't really my color, but I can overlook color if I really like the guitar. And I picked it up right after that, and it was like I think it was like Wizard 3 neck. I mean, it was just paper thin and really flat across the back of the neck. And as soon as I picked up, like, yeah, I can't bond with this. So Ibanez, for me, Ibanez are a little bit of a crapshoot. But yeah, that's just my hands. But I do own a couple Ibanez. I've got an SZ720 FM. It's stashed away in the closet back there. And I hardly ever play it. And I've got an RG120 that I've played actually a lot, but it's like Wizard 3 neck, and it's kind of brutal. Yeah. So Brian, I don't know if you've seen my green telly custom that I built. Okay, the RGA 121. Okay. I don't know if you've seen the green telly custom that I built from Warmoth Parts. It has a Slim C Warmoth neck on it, and I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. Yeah, unfortunately I can't show it to you right now. It's actually in Arizona at the moment. Last time I went down, I took it down with me, so I'd have something to play down there. It was a good thing because I was stuck down there for 2 weeks, and I had like no gear, like, man. So a JS and a Jim, okay. Oh, those are the only two Ibanez you've played, Lars? Okay. Yeah, once we get moved and get settled in, I'll give you guys a full tour. I'll do a live stream and we'll give you guys a full tour and show you everything all my guitars. So that'll probably be sometime late next month, would be my guess. So well, so we'll see. It might be, like I said, it might be a couple 3 months on that, Gussie. But yeah, we're gonna. So to give, I don't know who all heard my last update, so I'll give you guys a house update. So the seller finally got the estimates on the repairs that we requested. So the repairs were going to cost about $9,400, and they didn't really want to do the repairs. So whether they didn't have the money to do them or whether they just didn't want to do them, and they came up with like some of the lamest ass excuses I've ever heard. But that's neither here nor there. So I told my agent. I immediately I was like, no, tell them to kick rocks. We're out. And then I'm like, wait a minute, let me think about this. So I was like, let me talk to the wife. So I talked to the wife, and I said, well, hey, how about we do this? Exactly, Gussie. I said, how about we do this? How about we ask if they'll drop the price of the house by another 10 grand, and because they offered to give us a credit on the house, a $5,000 credit, which is basically splitting the cost with us. And I'm like, I don't like that idea. So I said, I told the agent, I said, well, let's just see if they'll go for it. And he's like, all right. So they went for it. So they're gonna drop the price of the house another 10 grand, so we can push on through. So luckily we have right now we have the liquid cash to be able to afford the repairs, so we can get the floor leveled and the roof redone. So, and those are the two big things, and there's some other little things we need to do, but that's not a big deal. So we can do that over the next however long. So yeah. So yeah, looks like we're still set to close on June 27th. So have a feeling I'm probably going to be back in Arizona probably that week, if I would have to guess. So probably have to do. I don't know when we'll do the final walkthrough or anything like that. So, but yeah. So everything's kind of moving along. So there's the house update. Yay! Thanks, Lars. So Lawrence, we're gonna be well, I'll just tell you, we're out on North 164th, out off of Rio Verde Road. So we're up north. Oh, don't tell me that. That's brutal. Yeah, I talked to Trish today. She's down there, and she said it was over 100 today. She said it was like $103 or something today, or was that yesterday? She said it was pretty warm. $111. Oof. Man. Whew. Yeah. You don't need to really get too worried until those last two, till that second digit cracks into a 2. That's when it gets real hot. Yeah, it is. It is, Kaylin. It is definitely guitar paint drying weather, that's for sure. Yeah, but it's a dry heat. That's what they say. I don't care, man. It cracks over 100. It's hot, man. I don't care how much humidity's in the air. It's freaking hot. Yeah. I mean, I remember, well, here in Oregon, West Coast, northwest. We get some pretty hot days up here. It cracks. Yeah, that's right. It's swamp ass weather. That's for sure. I mean, it cracks 100 here. A couple of years ago, we had one summer we had over 90 days of temperatures of over 90 degrees. We're a little drier than Vancouver, Gussie, down here. So Portland's a little closer to Vancouver weather than Eugene is. We stay just a little bit drier down here than like Portland does. Seattle's a lot wetter than we are. So the further north you get, the wetter it gets. Yeah, that's right, Dale. Yeah, and dry heat or not, hot is hot. All right, Kaylin, have a good night. Sleep well, sweet dreams, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Yeah, yeah. So I was gonna make the connection. We've had 100 plus days here, and in the summertime our humidity's low. It's not like Arizona low, but it's like 20% humidity, so it gets pretty dry in the summertime here. And when we moved from Nashville, so I lived in Nashville, Tennessee before here. We lived in Nashville, and we moved in the summer, and that summer it had gotten over 100 degrees there. So it was like 110 there, and you're talking 80 to 90% humidity. That is misery. That is swamp ass weather. Yeah, yeah, Brian, exactly. And where are you at, Brian? What part of the country? That's just swamp weather. Yeah. 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 No, it was. I mean, it's like walking outside. It was like walking outside, and hey, Josh, into like a convection oven, or you know, because Arkansas. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, yeah, yep. I know the feels, man. I know the feels. Yeah, it can be. Yeah, you get those 90 days, man. You get the heat index up over 110 degrees, and man, there's no respite except for inside. I mean, shade. It's still 100. Still feels like 110 in the shade. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much right, Dale. But while it's funny, it's alien to me, because I was down in Arizona during back in December. I went down, and Trish and I were supposed to go out to North Carolina. We were going to go see our family. Um, yeah, and that's what it did this year, right, Lawrence? It held off until June on the heat, because when I was there a couple weeks ago, it was nice. It was super nice. Um, but anyway, while we were down there, We got stuck out there or down in Arizona because that's when the big blizzard blew in the East Coast. It was early December. Yeah. Yeah, right. Right, Lawrence. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I hear you. It's never pleasant when the southeast cracks into 100 degrees. It is never a pleasant day. Yep, it just ain't. Um, I was telling a story and I forgot. Oh well. That's what happens when you get old, man. You start forgetting stuff. Southeast Arkansas. Okay. So Brian? Are you pretty close to like the Mississippi? Stay for the duck hunting. Okay. All right, Rick. Take care, buddy. Have an awesome night. Thanks for hanging out. Enjoyed your company tonight, dude. Yeah. Everybody keeps saying you gotta have a pool. You gotta have a pool. Yeah. Yeah, that's when they start shutting down the airports too, Lawrence. Once it cracks over 120. Yeah, they can't take off. Yep. I'm surprised the heat doesn't melt the rubber off the wheels, right? Because those. I mean those runways have to be just baking. But it's the air pressure, right? When it gets so hot, isn't it because of the like the air pressure or something that's. Oh, it melts. Yeah, it melts the blacktop too. Yeah. Oh, so that's why they can't take off because it's melting the blacktop, or is it okay? Yeah, the air pressure. Yeah. Don't forget the beer in my rifle. Yeah, no air pressure. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Hey, that's normal, man. Don't forget the beer in my rifle. Yeah, that's normal fishing. I grew up in North Carolina, so not too far. Yep, that's right, Brian. Yep, air gets too thin. Yep. Well, in the TNT, yeah, yeah. I can't forget the M80s or the. I would never go. I have never gone fishing with M80s. Thank God it's not cloudy. Yeah, I grew up in. So Jason's a little west or a little east of Charlotte. I grew up in western North Carolina, so I grew up close to Tennessee. Uh, if you look on a map, if you look and find and look on North Carolina, go go west and find Asheville, and I grew up around. That's the area I grew up around. So we're mountain folk. Grew up in the hills. Yep, yep. Uh, Man, yep. Down in the holler. That's it. Got that right, Gussie. I wish you had more time around that part of the country, Hack, because I could really point you guys to some really cool things to see and really cool places to go. There you go, Brian. Hey, good way to catch your fish and knock out the beaver dams all in one shot. Boat sank. 5 guys, 40 cases of beer, small boat on the lake. Yeah. Yeah. The Canadian version of New York City. So, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't. I've never been through Toronto. So I'd like to go up there sometime and check it out. 'Cause like I said, I mean I've been to Montreal and I've been to Quebec and Three Rivers, but Toronto's much nicer than New York City. Yeah, I've been to New York City too. I've been pretty much all up and down the East Coast. Um, Uncle Sam, when I enlisted in the Navy, I enlisted out of Charleston, South Carolina, and Uncle Sam flew me from Columbia, South Carolina to Great Lakes, Illinois. Well, to Chicago, then to put me on a bus to Great Lakes, Illinois, and spent a few months there in basic training, and then Uncle Sam shipped me from Illinois to Groton, Connecticut. Now, I don't mean to offend anybody that's from Connecticut, but if you took a small nuclear device and just completely wiped out the Groton and New London area, I wouldn't be sad. That place sucks. I'm sorry, but that place is terrible. Small nuclear device. Let's just turn that little area into a. Hey Kubrick, how you doing tonight, man? Let's just turn that into a little glass bowl. That'll be fine. But at the same time, while I was there, while I was stationed in Connecticut, yeah, it is, Will. True facts. I hadn't gotten to that part yet. Yeah, Savannah's a pretty cool place, Brian. No lie about that. Savannah is pretty freaking cool. I tell you what's even cooler than Savannah is Jekyll Island. Jekyll Island, Georgia is tops, man. Where, Connecticut? Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna be telling all kinds of secrets on myself, so I'm gonna have to make sure this one goes private, because I'm gonna say some probably unpopular things. I'm not a big fan of Tyler, so I don't know. I mean, the guy can play. Please don't get my sentiment wrong here, but he tries to be funny, but him trying to become funny kind of comes across as a douche. But okay, the Ville of Nash. Okay, I didn't realize Tyler was in North Carolina. Okay, yeah, I'm just not a fan of Tyler. He's a great guitar player. Take nothing away from the guy. He's a great guitar player. I'm just not a big fan. Oh, was he in Asheville? Really? That's funny. Okay. Well, that's cool. And I'm sure he's a nice guy. It just, how he comes across to me on the camera just doesn't mesh well with my personality, I guess. I don't know. And I'm sure other people say the same thing about me, except for the part of can play guitar. So, Alicia, yes. To New Jersey, yeah. Yeah, I always heard that when she said kiss me where it stinks," and so I drove her down to Bridgeport. Yeah, heard it a little different, but yeah, same, same, same verse. Took her to New Jersey. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. You know that. Then that's it, right? What you see is what you get with me. I don't try to put on any air, and I'm just who I am. What you see is what you get. Was that Justin? Was that Justin Newarkdale? Used to. Oh man. Oh, you guys. Odessa, Texas, the ugliest city in the U.S. Wow. Yeah, never been to Odessa. Yeah, I've never really been to Texas. I mean, I've flown through Texas a time or two. Like, had a layover in Houston here and there and whatnot, but I've never really spent any time in Texas. So, in Nashville, you can have Nashville. Didn't like Nashville. It was cool, like driving down Music Row. That's something you gotta see while you're there, Hack. Music Row is pretty freaking cool, and it's not what you think it is, right? I won't spoil it for you, but while you guys are there, you need to take a drive down Music Row. It's not too far from where you guys are going to be staying. Music Row is pretty cool. Because it's just not what you expect. and there's absolutely no telling who you might see on Music Row. Yeah, Muscle Shoals. Yeah, that place had the magic, man. The Swampers, man, those guys were incredible musicians. Bear, come here. My dog's hollering. He's talking. Y'all want to see Bear? There's the fluffy demon. Hi. Hi. Yeah, I'd love to go to Muscle Shoals. That's Alabama. Yeah, that's Alabama. Muscle Shoals, Alabama. Thanks, Kubrick. This thing's rotten is what this is. It's Bear. It is Bear. Hey, Bear. Say hi. Can you say hi? Can you smile? Yeah. Yeah. Dogs are the best, Lawrence. Yeah. He loves me when he wants something, Dale. But when Mom's home, nah. Mom is his. My wife Trish, when she's home, he is all her, or she is all his. Yeah, yeah, it's tiny, Brian. Isn't it? Yeah, it's tiny. I've seen like all the documentary or a lot of the documentaries on Muscle Shoals. What you doing? What you doing? Come here, you big lug. Yes. Give a kiss. No. Okay. Yeah. 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 But you know, it's funny. So, thanks, Zach. Yeah. Now the little one, I'm hers. I'm the little one's, and that's just the way that goes. That's the way that cookie crumbles. She's actually laying just on the other side of my desk, on a blanket. She's rolled around in here. So, but yeah. Thank you, Zach. He's rotten. He's a good dog though. He's a really good dog. But I was gonna say, for the last 2.5 years, Trish has been traveling back and forth from here to Arizona every week. This time she's when by the time she comes home, she'll have been gone for 18 days on this trip. So, um, but when she comes home, Bear's all about her. He doesn't come see me. You know, he does every once in a while, but not like he'll like be right behind her. He'll be right up her butt the whole time she's home. Oh, Salzburg. Yeah, I'd love to go. Love to go over there. Check out Europe. I think that would be cool. I really want to go to Scotland as well. She'll be home Thursday. Hack. She'll be home Thursday. So, yeah. And then, who knows? I mean, we'll be, the next few weeks are going to be, next like 3 weeks are going to be, kind of up in the air. Yeah, right. Yeah, it's not too far, not too many more days, and but the next few weeks are going to be a little bit chaotic. So I might not be streaming as much. So we'll just have to pick and choose. So when we stream or when I stream and that kind of thing. So if I'm noticeably absent from some of you guys' streams like Hack, I'm sorry, buddy. I just it's just gonna be chaos. So, but Anyway, my fluffy dog needs to go outside, so I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. I need to think about getting to bed myself. I got a busy day tomorrow, so yeah. So anyway, Lawrence, thanks for hanging out. Hack, Gussie, Will, Brian, Dale. Who else? Zach. Did I say Brian? Kubrick. Will, Gussie, yeah, all you guys, man. Thanks so much for hanging out. Really enjoy you guys hanging out with me and all hanging out together. Y'all, like I always say, be good at it. If you can't do both, at least do one. Y'all have a good night.